G'day guys, today we're going to be taking a look at some great ready-to-run Portmaster games on the R36S. These games work out of the box and don't require you to copy over any game files from a computer to play. Having said that, some of these are shareware, which means although you can play them straight away, they don't include the full game and you will need to copy over the original game files if you do want to play the full version. We will be using a fresh install of the latest version of ArkOS, and we'll go through how to set up and use Portmaster so you can follow along. You will need to have internet access on your R36S console, and once again, I will just be using USB tethering from my Android phone, and I am connected to Wi-Fi without any cell data. To make the connection between my R36S and my Android phone, I'll just be using a USB Type A to Type C cable with a generic cheap USB-C to Type A adapter. So plugging it in will give me a USB-C to USB-C cable with data. So I do have internet access from my Android phone, just using the USB-C cable as mentioned. First thing we want to do is we want to install Portmaster. So let's go down to Options, go down to Tools, Portmaster. When opening Portmaster for the first time, it will mention there's an update available. Just select yes, you do want to download and install. And it says updated successfully. We'll click OK. And once again, we'll open up Portmaster. And once again, it'll say there's a new version. Just press A to accept, and it'll download and install the latest version again. Press OK. You will need to wait the 15 seconds for the license, and then press OK again. That's it, we are in Portmaster. From here, we'll go down to Ready to Run ports. And these are all of our ready to run games. So the first one I want to get is Classic Cube, which is a Minecraft game. There it is there. To install it, you just select A, and that'll show you the overview, and press A again to install. And that's it. We can now go and install other games. I will install all of the games now off camera, just to save some time, and we'll come back with our first game. Once you've finished installing all of your ports, simply press back and go down to Exit to get out. If you do want to go back into Portmaster, just go back into Options, Tools, there'll be a new folder called Portmaster, and run that folder. All your ports will be available under the Ports section. So we'll start off with Classic Cube, which is a Minecraft game. The first time you run it, it is going to want to download some more files, so just go to Yes, press OK. From here, we'll go down to Single Player. Oops. Pressing the down button, and press Start on Single Player. And we're in the level. A button is jump. The left thumbstick is forward and backwards and strafe, and the right thumbstick is up, down, left, right. It looks like creative mode is on. B button goes down, by the way. It's a pretty basic world. It looks like you can't go further than pretty much this. But still, it's a neat idea. And if you're into Minecraft, this might be something to look into. To exit, press Start and Select together. The next game we'll be trying is Red Alert. This is the shareware version. You can copy the full version files over to the SD card and you'll have access to the whole game. Out of the box, you can play a few levels. The left joystick is the mouse cursor and A is the left click button. The B button is right click as well.
Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Agreed.
It looks like you do get access to Skirmish, but no maps. So if you want to do Skirmish, you will have to copy the full files over. But still a fun little shareware game. Next we have Diablo 1.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
The sanctity of this place has been fouled.
To exit, start and select again. This was another shareware game, and you can copy the full files over, if you have them on the computer, to unlock the full version. Next up, Mega Man Rock and Roll. I've never played this game before, so this will be interesting. Same spot twice. My fault. Not very good at that one. Next up, we have the shareware version of Quake, which should give us episode 1. Again, if you have the full version, you can copy the files over, but out of the box, you do get the first mission. And it looks like it doesn't actually load, it just crashes. That is a shame. Quake 1 is a no-go. Next up, we'll try Revolt. This wasn't under the ready-to-go ports, but on the Portmaster website, it says it will download all the files it needs on the first run. So let's see if that's true. And it looks like it just works out of the box. That was a very fun little game, ran perfectly on this device and it looked great. The N64 version runs really poorly in the emulator on this, so that is a good option to play it. Last up we have Super Mario War, which again does work out the box, or so it claims. Let's see how we go. So that was more of a Smash Brothers type game, but if it was Super Mario 3 engine, very cool little game. A lot of the ports did work perfectly, except Quake, which just crashes when you open it. Not too sure what's going on with that. I'll do some more testing off camera. But all the other ones work great, and there are a lot more to choose from. You can download all for free. I think that'll do it for today. If you have any questions, let me know down below. Otherwise, thanks for watching.